Coming up next, the Sport Report. We cover all of the news and the results from the night before in the sports world. Become an expert on sports in under 15 minutes. Today, Chandler with Sports covers the MLB games from yesterday.
Hey TJ, what's going on? I'm Chandler.
Hey TJ, what's going on? I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports.
And I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports.
Welcome to a special edition of this all crazy sports newscast.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler with Sports and this is the Sport Report.
Chandler with Sports is how he wants to go. With is his middle name, Sports his last name.
I want to get you out the door with every result from every league in under 15 minutes so that you're more informed about what's going on in the world of sports. With that in mind, here we go. Hit it, Blaze.
This is the Sport Report.
Wednesday, August 28th, 2019. Hey everybody, I'm Chandler with Sports and this is the Sport Report. Before we jump into the results from yesterday, let's catch up on the top story of the night. This is top of the order.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
It's showtime. It's party time.
This is top of the order.
Our top story comes from the English Football League, where historic English club Bury FC, situated in Manchester, have been expelled from the English Football League. They're the first club to be expelled from the EFL since Maidstone United in 1992. Bury had been in financial trouble as of late, and a takeover deal was supposed to happen, but the company decided not to pursue it anymore. Bury will have a chance to submit an application to play in the lower divisions of English football and the 10th or 11th divisions of English football come next season. For now, they're out, they're expelled, and it's historic because this club has been historic. But this was unprecedented. Bolton Wanderers, another historic English club, are on the verge of being expelled from the EFL as well. They have 14 days to have a takeover bid approved or have the club brought out of what is essentially bankruptcy. Watch this space for more information, but if you're a fan of Bury FC, we feel for you, and we hope that your club can get back into the English football pyramid sooner rather than later. Aside from Bury's expulsion from the English Football League, we had 15 games in Major League Baseball. Let's get to it.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop. Ortiz in the deep right field. Back is Sheffield. We'll see you later tonight.
Someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
Now from Major League Baseball.
The MLB lineup from yesterday includes 15 games.
We'll start at Citi Field in Flushing, New York. Chicago Cubs 5, New York Mets 2. Yu Darvish is 5-6 on the season for the Cubbies with the victory, and Marcus Stroman falls to 7-12 for the New York Mets. Javi Baez went 3 for 3 with 3 RBI in this game for the Cubbies. Baltimore Orioles 2, Washington Nationals nothing. Patrick Corbin falls to 10-6 with a 3.15 ERA on the season for the Nationals. Michael Givens gets his 11th save for Baltimore, who as a pitching staff only allowed 4 hits for the Nationals on the evening. In a battle of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh Pirates 5, Philadelphia Phillies 4. Felipe Vasquez improves to 5-1 with a 1.71 ERA on the season for Pittsburgh, who scored the game-winning run in the top half of the 9th. Toronto Blue Jays 3, Atlanta Braves 1. Zach Godley improves to 4-5 on the season for the Blue Jays, as Mike Soroka falls to 10-3 for the Braves. He's got a 2.44 ERA on the season for Atlanta. Ken Giles gets his 17th save of the year for Toronto. Cincinnati Reds 8. Miami Marlins 5. Luis Castillo is 13-5 with a 3.21 ERA on the season for the Reds. Raisel Iglesias gets his 27th save of the season for Cincinnati. Cleveland Indians 10. Detroit Tigers 1. Adam Plutko improves to 6-3 for the Indians on the season. Franmil Reyes had a 3-run home run in the top half of the 7th inning, part of Cleveland's 6-run 7th inning. It's his 33rd homer of the season. St. Louis Cardinals 6, Milwaukee Brewers 3. Mike Michaelis improves to 8-13 on the season for St. Louis. Matt Albers falls to 5-4 for the Brew Crew. Yadier Molina, fresh off the injured list just about a week ago, hit 2 homers in this game. He also had 3 RBI for St. Louis. Houston Astros 5, Tampa Bay Rays 1. Justin Verlander was ejected in the top half of the 6th inning. He pitched 5 1/3 innings, allowing 4 hits and had 4 strikeouts, but he improved to 16-5 with a 2.69 ERA on the season. For Houston, he was ejected for arguing with the home plate umpire on a few calls. Charlie Morton falls to 13-6 with a 3.11 ERA on the season for Tampa Bay. Yordan Alvarez hit his 20th and 21st homers of the season for the Astros in this game. Minnesota Twins 3, Chicago White Sox 1. Michael Pineda improves to 10-5 on the season for the Twins. Lucas Giolito falls to 14-7 with a 3.2 ERA for the White Sox. Oakland Athletics 2, Kansas City Royals 1. Mike Fiers is 13-3 with a 3.4 ERA on the season for the A's. He passes Sandy Koufax with his 10th consecutive decision, meaning win or loss, after a no-hitter. The record used to be 9 held by Koufax in 1964. Mike Montgomery falls to 3-7 on the season for Kansas City. Liam Hendricks gets his 16th save of the year for the A's. And another note, the Kansas City Royals are going to be sold for over $1 billion. Yes, over $1 billion. When that becomes official, we will have more information on that, and chances are it's going to be a top story because it'll be a professional sports team being sold. We expect to hear more on that in the near future. Arizona Diamondbacks 3, San Francisco Giants 2. Mike Leake is 10-10 on the season for Arizona. Archie Bradley gets his 9th save of the season for the Diamondbacks. LA Angels 5, Texas Rangers 2. Mike Trout hit his 43rd homer of the season. This one went 442 feet for the Angels. That happened in the bottom half of the 8th inning. 3 more games on the calendar. New York Yankees 7, Seattle Mariners 0. Masahiro Tanaka is 10-7 on the season for the Yankees with the win, as Aaron Judge also hit his 100th career homer in this game for New York. Yusei Kikuchi falls to 5-9 for Seattle. They had 4 hits as a team, the Mariners did, on the evening. LA Dodgers 9, San Diego Padres 0. Walker Buehler improves to 11-3 with a 3.03 ERA for the Dodgers. Cal Quantrill falls to 6-5 for the Padres. And in the final game of the night, Boston Red Sox 10, Colorado Rockies 6. Rick Porcello's 12-10 on the season for the Red Sox, as Brock Holt also had 3 hits and 2 RBI in this game for Boston. The Rockies trailed 10-2 entering the home half of the 8th. They played 2 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th to make it interesting, but Boston's bullpen holds on in the end. That's the Sport Report for Wednesday, August 28th, 2019.
For now, I'm Chandler.
Thanks for tuning into the Sport Report today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest in sports. In the words of Joe Buck, who is a commentator for Fox Sports,
We will see you tomorrow night.
So let it be written, so let it be done. See you next time on The Sport Report.
Do you want to contact Chandler with sports, have thoughts on sports, or questions about advertising on The Sport Report? Find us on Twitter or Instagram at SportReportCWS for either social media site.
This podcast is copyrighted by The Sport Report for viewers to understand sports from a news reporting basis. Any other use of this podcast, Sport Report logos, or anything associated with this podcast without the express written consent of Chandler with Sports is strictly prohibited.